incredible scene in front of us. All three of them stopping, scraping their feet, scent marking their territory. Absolutely magnificent. Nothing quite like a coalition of big male lions. Quite awe-inspiring. As you can see, walking right past the vehicle on a mission. Apparently they've been chasing buffalo all night. And you can see they look hungry, that flap of skin around their abdomen. They could most definitely do with a meal. But it's obviously been an exhausting night, and whilst one of them is still dedicated and on a mission and scent marking, the others have decided that it's time for a quick rest. Flop. One tail there, and the other's just given up completely over there. Beautiful. Now, if they continue on the line that they are going on, they are going to cross into Simbambili. We're getting very, very close to the boundary now. We've still got them nice and out in the open. It looks as though they're on their way there. Rickson tells me that he encountered a buffalo with quite a serious limp earlier this morning, and he thinks that perhaps it had a lucky escape. And Andrew, speaking of the Birmingham boys and their sort of split between the different prides, you were wondering how it is they split their attention between the different groups. And the answer is, without any real set pattern, if there's a female in estrus, then obviously that pride automatically becomes very interesting. So in other words, if she is ready to mate, then the male lions will definitely be paying more attention to her and that particular pride, often to the point that they block her and separate her from the rest of the group. And it also will depend upon food as well. If one of the prides has managed to catch something, then without a doubt the male lion, if it happens to be in the vicinity and happens to know about it, then they will go racing off in that direction and then usually take the lion's share of that particular kill. Other than that, it's just where they happen to find themselves at the time and when they happen to encounter each other. And Sandy, a very, very salient question. Are angry elephants? A very, very salient question coming through from Sandy, which was, if we talk about how the lions don't recognize us as a threat, excuse me, when we are sitting in the vehicle, then how is it safe to have a tracker sitting on the front of the vehicle? And the answer is basically it's just what they have become accustomed to. So the animals have grown up with a human being sitting on the tracker seat. If William, who is Aubrey's wonderful tracker, if he were to jump off now, it would be a vastly different reaction, obviously. As you know, they react very, very differently to people on foot. Oh, up again. Empty-bellied boys. On a mission. So it's just basically a factor of what they've been used to when they've grown up, because certain lodges do not allow the tracker to sit on the front of the vehicle in big cat sightings or in big 5 sightings. The tracker will have to get off before the vehicle can make an approach to those particular animals, and it's just a matter of policy, because obviously the tracker is a little bit more exposed there. So in certain areas you'll find that the animals will react with a level of discomfort if they see a person sitting on the front of the vehicle. But for our animals of the Slabi sand, because they are so used to people sitting on the front of the vehicle, it's not so much of a problem.